We're here at Good Shepherd Brethren Church along 63rd Avenue. As you come into the little side street here, 13th Street Court East, and the church sets back in behind the little reservoir there. Right now it's very dry and empty. Sixty-third is a major interchange. The church sets back there. We'll drive in and we'll get a picture. The church property was purchased back in the 60s. It's got a lake with an island and a causeway that goes out into the lake. The church sign sits here. I'm pretty sure that there'd be an arrangement so that a permanent or semi-permanent sign could be put out there as to alternative worship service times for another congregation meeting there. The church sets back in off the street. There's a playground area over here on this side. And the fellowship hall meeting side to the left of the sanctuary. On the right-hand side of the sanctuary is the wing for the educational wing. Sunday school rooms and office rooms and meeting rooms and that sort of thing. There is parking on both sides of the street, but it's not paved out here toward the street. We'll go in and look a little closer here. There's the island and the causeway in front of the sanctuary, and the educational wing. Now if you look on this side, all the way down that whole row, there's a unpaved section in the middle. I didn't count that. And then the paved section over here. There are a total of 29 parking places on this side of the building. This is almost like the auxiliary parking lot. And there's a lot more spaces than that, but you can see them in the parking blocks that they have along the grass line here. There must be at least another dozen or so parking places that are unpaved on this side of the building. And an entrance from this side over here too. We just came around the end of the building over there. You can see the end of the parking that we were talking about there with the 29 paved lots. There are even more unpaved parking places along the end of that before you get to the garage, along the back side over here in the grass. But on the paved area there are 77 parking places lined out on the parking lot, both there in front of the church and here along the side of the parking area, all the way back in there to the church lawn. That's back in by that playground area again. This end over here is the fellowship hall end, and that end over there is the educational wing offices of the church. And okay, 77 lots on this side, 29 paved ones on the other side. This is looking out on the parking area around the church. As you can see, it's residential.
Pastor Ken Davis. Yes, I'm the associate pastor.
All right. This is looking from the hallway behind the sanctuary. in through the doors.
We're not interested in
So you have
we're not interested.
4
Thank you.
pie-shaped
No.
seating sections, 3 aisles, 3 main aisles. And that's the folding doors that open over into the fellowship hall for overflow seating if necessary. The lectern over there stands in front of the organ. You remember what kind of organ? I think, is that an Allen? Oh, Pastor Ken's going to go take a look, see what kind of organ it is. There's the picture of the Good Shepherd. We don't have the lights on behind it right now, but it's we're just getting set up for the indoor camp meeting. Yep, it is an Allen. I thought it was. And the baby grand piano on that side. Now the question was asked, is there a place to put a screen up for a PowerPoint presentation? And I'll let you be the judge. I don't know how they would do that. Brian asked if there was a place they could set a screen up to do his PowerPoint from his sermon. And I will let you decide that. Here we go. Let me turn around this way. And there is the soundboard in the far right corner of the sanctuary. The right side entrance down the hall to the education wing. The center entrance from the main doors that we showed you outside. And then this is the entrance back into it from the fellowship hall side. Okay? And Ken is hiding right back there. I got you. All right? I told him I'd get as much information as possible, so I've got you. Here's the wireless mic setups, the soundboard. They've got headphones for hearing impaired, and a cassette and a CD ministry. Okay, let me just walk into the fellowship hall. I think that's all that we really need to look at, is just to kind of get a picture. Well, I think that goes to the next level of information.
Because we have several, we have room for at least 4 classrooms.
How many of those do you already use?
We use 2 of them.
2?
Now,
On Sunday morning.
on Sunday morning.
How many on Sunday evening? Just this one?
We don't even use Sunday evening. We have no
Or I mean Wednesday evening. I'm sorry.
Wednesday evening is in here.
Okay. Do you have anything else meeting in the church
Not
on
presently.
Wednesday evening? Okay. This is the fellowship hall. Maybe we could turn a light on in here just to get a little better. My camera's screaming at me for more light. They have the tables set up in here. They could have 35 or 40 in here for Bible study. And then this is the alternative meeting area on this end with the piano when Ken leads their music program and get their fireplace going. They like to have their dinners and things in this nice big room. I'll just take a peek in here.
Serve about 150 in here.
We can serve 150? Wow, that's a lot. And
Kitchen.
9-burner stove, something like that. 10-burner stove, several sinks, dishwashing equipment, big coolers. Don't know if that's of any interest to anybody, but that's kind of the way they have that lined up. And then swinging around this way, there gets Ken again. Smile. And nice big fellowship hall meeting area. And you can see right through the doors that it would be, they've already got the speakers in here so that you can actually tie into the sound system on the other side. And how many have they had in here at times? 300?
Oh, at its most 500
500
altogether.
Okay.
With the overflow.
with the overflow. Okay. Just wanted to kind of get a picture in.
That includes the choir.
Mm-hmm.